in case you haven't seen or heard about it yet, but the tickets you received from this treasure chest event for the sylveon holoware will be deleted by the end of the event. So all these tickets I currently have, you can see it up there, 140 will be completely gone. And they just announced this like yesterday. So before that, if you look at this, we had no informations about it, that those will be completely gone and will not like carry over to maybe future orange skin events, which, you know, I gave Timmy the benefit of a doubt, be like, you know, maybe they're not going to be this greedy, right? Maybe this is something long-term that's actually going to make this system more acceptable and much better, right? That, you know, we can carry over these, right? These tickets right here, we can carry them over to future orange holoware events, which I feel like would make so much sense to just make the player base happy for once. Because when was the last time that this player base gotten anything, or they try to, you know, satisfy this player base? Of course, you're going to be like, yeah, this was to be expected, right? It's Timmy, they're greedy. But I had this bit of hope that they actually might carry these tickets over. Because I'm curious, let me know down in the comments of how many of you spent gems on this event and you're not getting the sylveon holoware, but you spend gems on those tickets. That it doesn't say anywhere that they're gonna, it doesn't say anywhere that these will be disappearing, nowhere. So it's just absolutely awful, mate. And yeah, let me know in the comments. Please write down if you spent gems on this event without getting the sylveon holoware, or without ever even getting it. So I've bought, I think, one chest at the start. I upgraded like one chest. I still got to 140, which is not all too bad. But of course, 300 is quite far away. And I don't think I want to support the system at all, especially after they just announced now they're going to be resetting it. It would be so smart if they just kept it for players as well, right? Let's say you're a free-to-play player. They can keep releasing orange tier skins, right? Or holoware. And at some point, every third one or something, a free-to-play player can get one of these. They would still make money anyways, because if you want to get every single holoware, people will still spend money on them, right? Totally fine. If you compare to, like, let's say, Genshin or Honkai Star Rail or any gacha game, right? If you play them free-to-play, you can kind of get like every third character. Let's say you get every third character on average. If you want every single character, you will have to spend money on every single banner to get every single character. I feel like this system could be similar to it, right? I mean, it's kind of like a gacha. I mean, it's a gacha system, right? It's pretty much just pulling a character in Genshin, pulling a character in Honkai, and you have a chance of getting it earlier. And if you don't, like, you know, those 300 tickets is kind of the pity as well, right? At some point, you're going to be like, yeah, the game, you've spent enough now. You're going to get the holoware. Now, the biggest issue is that if you don't reach 300 and you might have spent money on this as well, you have to transfer these tickets into just one ticket. So I get 140 tickets now, which, don't mind me if I'm showing it right now, I have 290,000 tickets right now that are absolutely worthless, and I can't do anything with them. And yeah, now I'm gonna give you more tickets. Like, I wouldn't mind even like spending a bit of money on it if there was something good in these chests, but these chests are the biggest garbage in existence. You get item enhancers, tickets, and nothing I can spend them on, right? It's so confusing to me how Timmy just thinks this is acceptable, and we're also losing 2 countries for it. Like, the player base of Netherlands and Belgium is going to be disappearing. They're shutting the game down there because they have like loot chests and gambling laws and stuff, and this system is too much for the game to continue in those countries. So we're even losing player base for this absolutely terrible system. And I don't get it, because I also played, of course, a bit of Honkai, and not Honkai, Honor of Kings, right? And they also release some very insane skins over there that are locked behind like events like this, for example, right? But those have much better rewards, and it's much easier to understand when you actually get the holoware and when you don't as well. Like, it's very obvious to see that there's like a pity, and you have like 7 chances, and one of them eventually will hit the skin. It's still quite expensive if you're unlucky, but you get things as well. Like, I got skins during it. I got currency for other gacha systems that are inside of Honor of Kings, right? So I got, and it's so confusing. It's the same company, and this is like one of the worst designed things I've ever seen. Even if you're like a whale, right? For someone who's like, yeah, I want to get the sylveon holoware, this system is just bad. It's so bad for even someone who just wants to buy the skin. They have the money for it. They have to spend so much time even unlocking all these chests and then upgrading them, then waiting for them to like open up or using instant speed ups for them, then they have to play like 50 games. You have to play so many games as well, even if you just want to buy the Sylveon skin and just play a few rounds of it if you have the money or something, right? The system is so overcomplicated and it really just makes no sense. I mean, in theory, it's very simple, but it's like, why all of this effort? Like, what? I don't know what Timmy is thinking with this. I don't mind having like loot chest systems in games necessarily either. I think yes and no. You know, it's a holoware. It doesn't really affect much, but a holoware is still cool, right? Like, that's a new way of enjoying a character. Of course, the Sylveon holoware does feel really cool, right? You go into the game, hyper voice, looks amazing, and you're like, yeah, this is pretty fun now. I'm just gonna, you know, skins make you play certain Pokemon. I'm what this is about. I know that they literally announced that these tickets are just going to be completely disappearing. I try to call them out on Twitter, but of course it doesn't really matter too much. And as you guys know, Unite is currently at its lowest point since when? Since November 2022, I think. So since 2 years ago, this is the lowest point Unite has ever been when it comes to, I'm pretty sure, player base, and when it comes to content creation as well. Like, currently being a content creator in Pokemon Unite is just absolutely miserable. You know, my numbers are going down everywhere, and I could live with my numbers going down like this, like, if the game wasn't so awful to play. This is one of the worst seasons I have as well. Like, the game quality is unbearable. It really is unbearable. What is my win rate this season? Like, I'm gonna have to move my camera for this. My overall is 60%, 57. Okay, that's still not too bad, but it's one of the worst rank seasons I've experienced. And I'm having sometimes insane losing streaks. I don't know what my teammates are. Like, I could all accept this. But there's so many things that have to be fixed with this game. And instead we get this pile of garbage. That's all it is. It's a pile of garbage. And that's not even the worst thing. Then we get these overpriced skins now. I can't even use my tickets. I have 200, 300,000 tickets. We get these overpriced things over here. The Gengar set, which takes 30 rolls, which is also just so many more gems thrown out of the window. And then we have these absolutely shameless trainer skins. I don't know where this monetization of this game is going. 2,200 for these. Do you guys know how much 2,200 gems are? That is this bundle right here, pretty much. You have to spend 40 euros. Or 47, whatever this is behind here. You have to spend 40 euros or 47.99, because you have to buy more, of course. Again, I'm going to show it. This is the bundle right here for 47.99 for 2,700 something gems. To buy a trainer outfit. That is ridiculous. 40 euros now for trainer skins as well. I really don't know where Team is going. Again, let me know in the comments if you spend gems on the Sylveon loot chest. I am... Sometimes I wish I could just be done with this game. But, yeah. Sadly, it is still my job, and I still like doing content creation for a living. And I really want United to, like, get better. I'm just kind of waiting for Shiny's updates to hit our game, and maybe Timmy to, like, at some point have a change of mind or something. I'm just being very hopeful, and it doesn't matter how hopeful I am, I feel like we just keep getting kicked down. Anyways, guys, yeah, just wanted to get this off my chest, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!